What's up guys, it's Kent from Spartan Media Reviews, and today, a review of No Game, No Life. Does this show deserve your attention? Let's find out. Our story starts off introducing our two lead characters, Sora and Shiro, playing games and winning at them like they always do, going under the alias blank. Our story then gets interesting when a mysterious email is received by the two of them asking if they are bored of their world. The email then takes both Sora and Shiro to a game of chess in which Shiro is able to beat the mysterious player. It is then that another mysterious email is received and both Sora and Shiro are transported to another world in which everything is determined by games. There is no war or death or violence, and every member of this world must follow the 10 pledges, which are the rules of the society. The mysterious person was in fact the god of this world known as Tet, who believed that both Sora and Shiro would be a good fit in this society. The story then progresses onward, having our two leads meet other characters in this society, as well as both Sora and Shiro wanting to conquer the world by beating Tet in a game once again. The story of No Game, No Life knows when to be serious and when to be comical. There is a time and place for each, and it knows how to execute that beautifully. The only downsides I had with the story was that both Sora and Shiro are so intellectually gifted that they are able to defeat anyone or anything in their path by randomly pulling some great trick out of thin air during the games that they are competing in. I wanted to see them struggle at times in the story, which would help show some more character development and help increase the dramatics of the plot. Also, some of the transitions between the comical aspects and the serious aspects were forced in my opinion. One second the characters are in a serious situation and the next there is some comedic element going on. I'm glad that the series has this comical approach, but I feel that there is too much comedy at times. With that being said, however, it was a story that I highly enjoyed. The characters of No Game, No Life, especially Sora, were the definite high point of this anime for me. Sora has many elements that are possessed in a few of my favorite characters, Light and Lelouch. He is a very smart individual who is cunning and is able to manipulate the rules to his advantage without the need for true cheating. Sora would not, however, be nearly as good without Shiro. She is what helps bring these two together and make them a great duo. I particularly wasn't a fan of the other main characters, especially Steph. In my opinion, Steph was there to keep the plot moving and to add comedic effect. Her character development wasn't nearly as good as both Sora and Shiro, and in other anime she could be considered a supporting character. When it comes to all the other characters in general, there really wasn't as much development as I hoped for in this series. Even though it was only 12 episodes, I wish that the characters would receive a little more development because there is such a small cast within the show. The animation of No Game, No Life was done by Studio Madhouse, whose works include Black Lagoon, Trigun, and Claymore, just to name a few. Overall, the animation was done quite nicely. The amount of colors and hues within the show really stood out in my mind and made for a very nice visual experience. The world itself really stood out with the amount of colors present, showing you just how large this place actually is. The characters themselves look rather nice as well, having a good amount of detail put into them, and it made for a rather nice experience. It's Studio Madhouse. 9 times out of 10 you know the show will look gorgeous. I believe that the soundtrack for No Game, No Life was the highest point of the series, especially during the serious elements. The King's Plan, the song that played during the majority of the matches, was one of my favorite tracks that I have heard in a long time. I am a huge fan of the violin, and when it is mixed with many other instruments, it made for a great song. This song also played during Sora's many speeches, which made it even better as well. In terms of the voice acting, it seemed rather pleasant. At times, some of the voices were rough, but overall the voice acting was great, especially with Sora's character. Now, with everything that I have said, does No Game, No Life deserve a recommendation? Yes, but do not go into the show with too high of expectations, as you will be disappointed. I went into the show with sort of low expectations, expecting another cheesy game type of series, and I came out very happy. It's difficult to combine both comedy with a serious plot, and that's what this show did very nicely. With comedy shows, usually character development suffers, but with this anime, both Sora and Shiro's development improved because of it. If you want to check out No Game, No Life, it is available for free on Crunchyroll. The series has also been licensed by Sentai Filmworks, but at this time there is no official release. Also, what are your thoughts on this series? Comment below, and if you enjoyed this review of No Game, No Life, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. You can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I would really appreciate that as well. Follow me on Twitter and Hummingbird to keep up to date with the current things that I am doing. And with all that said, I will catch you guys in my next review. Thank you for watching.